1999 and a band of mine. It's Rhyme and Reason 701.
There's a rhyme and reason for your life. There's a rhyme and reason why.
Hey there, Tony here, and yes, I'm taking you back to 1999 in 1982. Yep, taking you back to 1999 in 1982. 'Cause they say 2000 party over. Oops, out of time. So tonight I'm gonna party like it's 1999. Well, just in case you forgot or something like that, I'm quoting from that famous philosopher, Prince. Or is it the artist formerly known as Prince? Or is it Skipper? Now, I'm not making fun because, according to Wikipedia, Prince didn't like his name. And he actually wanted to be called Skipper when he was young. Because Prince, you might think, is a made-up stage name, but that was his name. But he wanted to be called Skipper. He wanted to be called Skipper. He looked like a skipper. But I digress. Let's get back to the story, okay? I was in a band back in 1982, and we often played in a very popular venue in the far south side of the greater Houston, Texas metro area. Popular then, but it's probably long gone now. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Just know it was a popular place, okay? Just like the music of Prince, just like his music. It was popular in 1982. This was a popular place playing popular music from Mr. Prince. Anyway, I remember we'd get the people up. We'd get them up and dancing for our 45-minute sets, and then the house DJ would keep them dancing with songs from Prince and John Cougar and the Cars and, other 80s faves. And my band and I, we built a very nice following there. And it was a blast, really, to play for the enthusiastic kind of crowds that we had. And we really did have some really good, enthusiastic crowds there. But I'm not sharing this because I was a Prince fan. Hardly. No, I really wasn't. Instead, I've noticed how his more subtle lyrical innuendos, they seem pretty tame when you compare them to what's trying to pass itself off as music these days. And the song 1999, it's an example of what I mean. The lyrics are very highly suggestive, but at least they don't come right out and say what was on Prince's mind. But so much of today's what I call music, that stuff that they play on the radio that they're trying to pass off as songs, so much of that holds nothing back. I mean, it really appears like it's a no-holds-barred, free-for-all world when it comes to pop music. And one of the worst parts is parents don't seem to care what terrible damage it does to their kids. In fact, lots of parents are just as likely to listen to all that junk as their kids. And when I talk about the terrible damage, I mean the kind of damage that can last forever. Because as old-fashioned as this might sound, the music is a form of rebellion against God. Yeah, I know. If you're someone who doesn't trust Jesus as your Savior and you don't believe in God, you're going to listen to this and say, oh, those people, eesh, they get so annoying. They're always bringing everything back to God. And, yeah, we're old-fashioned that way. Well, to tie it together, Prince left planet Earth about 5 years ago, as of this past April. And even though his parents were members of the Seventh-day Adventist denomination, I really don't see any evidence that Prince went to heaven. I hope Skipper made it, but it doesn't seem likely. I don't know what went on in the last days of his life, but I saw what went on, during so much of the height of his popularity. So hopefully he had a change of heart when he was older and getting closer to old age, except he never really made it to old age. I think he died at 50 from what they call an accidental overdose. But that's kind of another indication that he was leading a lifestyle that was not necessarily in line with his Creator. So I guess you could say the moral to this story is this. Rather than party like it's 1999, look for the love of Jesus like it's your last day, because one day it will be. Okay, thanks for tuning in to this short episode of Rhyme and Reason, brought to you by TonyFunderburk.com, as always, because I really don't want sponsors, because they're always, interrupting the show and stuff like that. So I'll sponsor my own show. Anyway, thanks so much again. Be sure to go over to TonyFunderburk.com, show your support by clicking on that merch tab and grabbing one of those t-shirts. There's several of them in there. You can also get books and music for kids in different places, but specifically the t-shirt that I always mention that says, "Life has rhyme and reason because God made you."
There's a rhyme and